Hey guys, happy Saturday. Welcome to my old school setup. This is why we're here, guys. We love talking about these boards. We love looking at them, all these old 80s reissues and the OGs if we can get our hands on them. But it's all about the memories for us. And so when I'm done with this, guys, please, thanks for all the likes, definitely all of the comments. Please leave a comment on what you're currently skating for your old school setup. And if you can, leave a link so that we can go over and watch your videos as well. I'd love to see a pile of links in there that we can go over and everybody can just kind of slam everybody's channels and take a look at their setup. So definitely do that because I would love to see what you guys are skating as well. And so I'm going to quickly walk through this one and then, we'll call it a day. So this is the Dogtown. Well, if I went like this, you guys would know what this is. And if you've heard me on my other videos, you know that my very first pro board was a Dogtown Aaron Murray. And so when I started looking in 2017, I had to get my hands on one. Thankfully, SoCal Skate Shop managed to have this one. And so this is the 10.25 by 31. And so this is the reissue of what I skated back in the day. It's got more of that 80s concave to it. I know that some of the Dogtowns now have some pretty aggressive concave, which I understand that guys want to kind of have that old school feel and go out if they're capable to, do all those crazy tricks with the modern concave. I'm just not there at that stage in my life that I'm looking for that. And so I honestly just love this old school setup. Nice and flat concave to it, but such an iconic shape. The Dogtown Aaron Murray Fingers board. We know this one, guys. And so anyways, Dogtown Aaron Murray, I've got some Powell-Peralta rib bones on there. We know these are reissues because we've got the 5 holes versus the 4 holes. I have some independent 169 stage 11 trucks on there, I believe. And so on my original setup, I skated some independent 169. They were stage 5. Go back to my other videos, you guys will see. Well, let me just pull one up here. These are my actual trucks from back in the day. You can go check out, I think they're stage 5 if I can remember. But go back and check out the video on that if you guys are interested. But yeah, so I skated Indies back in the day and I wanted to mimic that. I also had some Powell 95A crossbones for my wheels. I tried to find some OG wheels, couldn't find any 95A crossbones. I did manage to find some 97A streets in green and blue. And I had some 93s in green as well. I sold the 93s and they were all NOS. So I built out my board with these NOS ones and then we're ripping around with these. But then ended up going back to these Powell-Peralta bombers, and they're 85A. They're a little bit bigger. They're 64 millimeters, and obviously softer durometer there with it being 85A versus 97. And so, doing the skating that I'm doing, honestly, the majority of places, the 97s were just way too hard. I was just getting hung up all the time. It's just too hard on this old body. I went to the 85As. They definitely ride better. I'm able to keep up to my guys a little bit better. My one son, well, he actually had the bombers that he was skating, and I was skating my 97, like the NOS OGs here, and I just could not keep up. And so I put the 85As back on, and these are, again, 64 millimeter, and yeah, they're much more smoother ride. In saying that, though, I hate the fact that they don't slide at all. And so I'm really stoked to try the new Dragon formulas. I've heard some good things. If you guys have some insight on those from an old school setup standpoint, let me know. But I love the idea of having something that feels softer but that can still slide like crazy. I comb my 95A crossbones just from doing those 4-wheel slides, and we love that, doing the 360 slides, all of that stuff. It just feels so good bombing down the road doing those slides. And so I missed that, would love to get back into that. And so the Dragon formulas will definitely be a try. As far as the risers, here I have the Psycho risers, and those are the 1/4 inch, just similar to what I bring up every single time. And they're a softer riser as well to help reduce some of that impact. But what I would have skated back in the day was this, Cell Block 2 1/2 inch riser. And then on the back, I would have had the Cell Block 3 and the Cell Block 1 So it would match that 1/2-inch riser there. And you guys remember these? Look so sweet on the back there. But anyways, I think that's it, covered it. So 2017 Black Dip Aaron Murray. Obviously pink Powell-Peralta rib bones, the reissue ones. Indy 169 stage 11s. The Powell-Peralta 85A bombers. And then actually the bearings in here are, I think they're called the big balls or something. The red big balls. No, not reds. The bones big balls. Anyways, I forget. You guys throw it in the comments. You'll let me know. There's 6 bearings in there instead of 8. And so they tend to spin a bit better, apparently. I've skated the reds forever, but decided I would try these out, so have them in. And they're not bad. They turn pretty good. All right, guys, that's my setup. And so please leave some comments in there with regards to your setup. And more importantly, leave some links. But also any subscriptions, truly appreciate that. The likes, all good. Really helps motivate me to keep putting this content out for you guys. Again, that's why we're here. We love the old school setups. All right, peace out. Thanks so much. Cheers. Bye.